Good morning, everyone. We are back to plan our month of December with our income. Y'all, we have got some super exciting news to talk about, and things are moving ahead on our visa. I am super excited. I've got a possible projection timeline. I'm projecting this, no one else. The embassy doesn't give you a projected timeline, but at the rate that we're moving at, I am hoping and crossing my fingers that I am spot on. So we'll talk about that in a minute. We have an additional sinking fund to add to our Capricorn binder, which is my Soul Mama Budgets Capricorn binder, and that will be added in next time. You'll be seeing that video coming out hopefully on Friday, and that will be my cash stuffing. We are not cash stuffing in this video today. I've got way too much to do in this house. Lots of plans going on, lots of things. So with that being said, do know that I only get paid once a month, y'all. So I pay all my bills at the very beginning of every month. So I'm very heavy on my budget in the first week of every month due to this. So my income is $4,671 with a projection of beginning of January, I will go to $4,771. So I'll get a $100 increase. With that being said, I also do have some Etsy money that has rolled in. So thank you for anybody who has purchased off of our Etsy shop. You'll find that linked below in my description box. That money is specifically going to my Affirm account to start paying down my Affirm. Now, you all know, and you've been hearing me talk like a broken record, my Affirm account is going to be rolling, and it's probably going to be doing this for the next 2 and or 3 years, and it's just no joke. It's what's going to happen. We're going to get our house in the state that we want it to be, and that is it. I'm just going to make sure I keep the amount where it's comfortable for me to pay the monthly payment every month, and then I'm going to throw anything else that I can at that debt. And yes, y'all, it's a debt because I'm borrowing against a firm to get items in the house now, and I'm not using sinking funds to do it later, and I have specific reasons for this. So that is our only debt, y'all. Whew, that's our only debt. So that gives us a total of $4,711. Now that $40 will automatically go to my Affirm account. Y'all, by you guys buying anything on my Etsy shop, that is helping me to pay off some of those accounts. So you guys are helping me with that, and I appreciate it. So rent's gonna go up, y'all. Y'all know it's going up in January, but I'm still paying $800 a month, which means I'm literally paying $750. I'm banking an extra $50, which is the increase for my rent starting in January. So this will be like the 3rd month. So I have $150 pulled aside. And in January, yes, I'll be paying $800. So I'll take $50 from that in January, $50 in February, and $50 in March. So honestly, since I've been banking that, I won't literally pay a full $800 straight out of my account until April. I love it. My electric bill is not what it says it is. My electric bill is like $250, but I am paying $300 from here on out. I am on a budget billing program for my electric and my gas. I honestly thought I was off, and I don't know, in my stupidity or lack of understanding, somehow they just automatically shifted me back on. I can't tell you that I'm happy about that, but I can tell you it's okay, because staying in a consistent or a near consistent amount every month really helps. Now, my electric will go up and down. It will go sideways and backwards and things of that nature, but it's kind of weird. It won't just stay strictly at 250. Sometimes it's 240, sometimes it's 260. I don't know. But I do have no arrears on it right now, and I don't want arrears. Y'all, we already got snow 2 days ago here in Missouri, and that's ridiculous. It's cold. It's in the 30s. So, you know, it is what it is. We do run our heat, which actually is gas. So my electric should be going down, but my gas should be like coming in hard and strong when it comes to how much I'm going to have to pay. So $300 for electric, $120 for gas. Now, with that being said, that is my flat rate fee. I do have a back amount, which does not mean I am behind, y'all. I am not like in the water with gas, but because I do pay a flat rate fee, even if the bill was to come in, let's say $200, I'd still only pay $120 because it's a flat rate fee. So I believe my back rears right now are $435. So my gas bill came in and it was only $48. I'm still going to pay $120. So anything $48 minus $120, the leftovers goes back to my back rears for the gas, because I used apparently more gas than what was allotted in the $120 flat rate fee, and that's fine. I'm good with it. Not a problem. All right, moving on, we have trash, and that's $75. That has gone up from $64 to $75 every 3 months. So we're good with that. We're going to go ahead and get that taken care of. That'll pay for December, January, and February. So all good looking going into the new year. After that, we have Verizon, and Verizon is $120. Now, y'all, I'm seeing a lot of people paying in the $300 range for their cell phone bills. Unless they've got a ton of people on their cell phone bill, I don't know what the heck is going on, or they maybe have the brand new phones or whatever, but our bill's not that much. It's just me, Danya, and Philip. Jessica has her iPad, which is paid off. I don't owe anything cell data on it. I don't owe anything payment-wise on it. It's good and golden. Philip's phone has been upgraded to the iPhone 12, but that was a pullback that I did from a previous family member, and I wanted the phones back for specific reasons. I've talked about it in the past. We're going to let bygones be bygones and just kind of move on. No drama. So I was able to pay his phone off, which I did a while back, and I wanted to upgrade him because he had an iPhone SE 64 gigabytes, and I was able to pull that phone back, and that phone is on a free amount until the life of it is done, which I believe is March of 2025. I thought it was 2024. It's 2025. I don't have to pay a dime, and he got upgraded a phone. So good things there. So we don't have to pay on his phone. Danya, I am allowing them to pay $12.50. I am paying $12.50. I had a coupon when I purchased her phone that I got half off, and Verizon paid the other half. So we are slow and steady, just getting through that. That won't be done for another, I don't know how long, but it won't be done for a while still. So that's fine, because $12.50 from them, $12.50 is only $25 a month getting paid on it. So I want to say, please don't quote me. I think it's in the $400 range now, is what I think. So we're doing good. So we've gotten that taken care of. We have our next one, which is our internet, and our internet is $85. Then we have our HP Instant Ink. That is my $500 page program every single month. And y'all, I was at 1,250 pages between my monthly page allowance and my rollover. And y'all, we've been going through it because I think I've already printed out 400 pages worth of things. So, you know, I love my Instant Ink. They are sending me ink. I need to check on that soon because it should be here either today or tomorrow, and I don't want it to freeze. Netflix, y'all, it's going up to 23 now. Now, I have the 6 devices, which is the top tier. It used to be 4 screens. Now it's 6 devices. And yes, they increased it to $23 now, and I'm not happy. I spoke with the children. If they increase it again, we're shutting it down. I'm done with it. I'm just done with the price gouging from all the different streaming apps and things of nature. I'm not playing games anymore. Discovery Plus is only getting a 5 because it's $4.99. I refuse to pay for the ad-free service because that's doubling it, y'all. That's like not even gonna happen. So I'm already paying basically enough money as it is. So I'm paying $60 a year just for Discovery Plus. Now imagine paying for just to get rid of the ads. If you can't sit through a minute worth of ads, that just doubled to $120 a year. Y'all, I'm not giving them an extra $60 a year just to get rid of ads. No, thank you. I'll wait. I'll just pick up my phone and scroll through my phone while the ads are on until my show is back on. All right. After that, we have BarkBox, which we finally decided to add it. It is a subscription, but it's a monthly bill for me. So, and I'm in a 1-year program. We've got November and Box in, and the dogs loved it. We did get a turkey in our box, our little stuffed turkey, which Gia has decided to claim as hers, and then another toy. So we're doing really good with Bark Box. So $25 is that. Travel is getting $100. No, I'm not traveling. We'll talk about travel in a minute on what's going on with that. Gives me a grand total of $1,675. Subtract that from $4,711, and we are down to $3,036. Now, y'all, this month is going to be super tight for us. You're going to understand why here in just a minute. See if I can move you down here a little bit. Let's go down to variable spending. I did tell you that from here on out, I am going to do my groceries at $250 per week. Regardless, what I should have said is I'm going to do it bi-weekly. So my mistake, it's not going to be $1,000 a month. It's going to be $500 a month. We still have Prepoer Pantry items. I am still working on Prepoer Pantry items, things of that nature. I am redoing my entire preps. Y'all, I'm going down to 3 months. I don't need 9 months. I don't need 12 months. I don't need 18 months anymore. I just want 3 months. I want keep it simple and successful. That is my motto. That's what I live by. No longer am I going to have an 18-month supply. Now, I won't say I won't have that in my dry goods, in my buckets, food grade buckets downstairs, but I'm not going to have it on hand other than if it's a frozen meat. More about that on my prep side, but I'm looking at how many pounds I need per month versus how many pounds I need to put away on top of that. So that's to come on my prep side. In case you're interested, I will link my Prepoer Pantry channel down below. Y'all, it's been neglected. I haven't been on there in a couple of weeks. I'm losing a lot of subscribers due to that, but you know, I got to do things in my time and not everybody else's time, so I apologize. All right, Uber is going to get a nice healthy 50 because I do need to run around, so I don't want to deplete that completely. And nothing for Buffer because Buffer is doing really well on there, and I can always pull from Buffer if and when needed. So you have the totals down here. I apologize, my other page did not have the totals, but after all that is subtracted and things of that nature, I am going to be very, very tight with $2,736 left over for our sinking. Now, again, I'm hoping I'm doing this properly. I'm not sure, but I'm doing it my way, and that's what counts. I am going to put $1,000 in my Capricorn binder. The reason for me doing this is we are moving very nicely along in our visa. If you don't know, my husband's from northern Tunisia, which is northern Africa, and we have been together. It will be 6 years since we started our relationship. It'll be 6 years this coming Valentine's Day in February 14th of 2024. So we have been together for a very, very long time. Can't say it's all been a bed of roses, but you know, we've had our ups and downs like everybody else, but we have stuck together strongly. Even through arguments, fights, disagreements, and laughs, and everything in between, all the good times, bad times, everybody is just experiencing. It's really hard when you are in a very long distance relationship. We are over 5,500 miles apart in one big, huge ocean. So with that being said, not all of that's going to go into like my 5.5K challenge and my others. We are adding in a airline dashboard into the back of this. Why? Because we are projecting now. The embassy does not give you a projection time. They just keep going in processing. Drives me insane. I am projecting that he should be here anytime between end of May and end of July of 2024. Y'all, cross your fingers for us, please. We are in the next phase of verification. If my verification is approved, there's no doubt, y'all, he's coming over. So please keep us in your thoughts. Prayers if you pray. If you don't, good vibes and thoughts would be appreciated. So I am in that secondary verification stage now with my income. And my income is strong, y'all. They can't say it's not. It's strong. But the more children you have in your house, the more income you need to make, because you need to prove not only can you bring this person over and help support them, but you also have to support those who are already in your house. So the more kids, the more income. That's how I work it. Not nice, but it is. So a lot of that is going to go towards the airline ticket, because I will be purchasing his one-way ticket to the United States when he gets approved for the visa. He does have to go through an interview process and things of that nature, and he will know right on the spot if he's approved or not. So please, please keep us in your thoughts. All right, DJ's high school binders coming back online, y'all. This girl, I got to start pumping her up for things like senior year. It's not so much of this year now because she is just starting to take from me through Cash App. And I do have her whole binder set up for meal plans and activities and all that. But y'all, she is just sucking me dry right now. So I am going to make sure that I start working on senior year. She's only a freshman, y'all, but she's going to be expensive. It's just known to be said. So we're going to throw $100 into that binder. And then I have a negative 75 here for pets. That does not mean that that's going to be taken from my income. That's going to be taken from my pet's envelope. Romy needs to go in. Something's going on with his mouth. I think he's got a bad tooth. And I need to get him seen. He has to be seen. So I'm taking him in on Friday, December 1st to have him checked at the local vet. I'm unfortunately thinking that there's going to be teeth that need to be removed. And those are a couple of $100 to do that minimum. So we'll see what happens and I'll keep you guys updated. So we're looking at $1,100 for sinking funds. But that again is not including the pets because I already have that in a binder envelope already set aside for when I'm putting money into it. Leftover is $1,636. That is a lot less leftover than what I'm used to. Not very comfortable with it, but it is what it is because I need to focus on the airline ticket, which is going to cost approximately $2,000. Yeah, don't talk to me about it. We're going to work our way through this. So under firm, I'm going to make my payment of $350, which is roughly what it is. I think it's $352, so I just put $350. And then I'm going to make that extra debt payment of $40, which is going to be from my Etsy sales. And I know that's not a lot of sales. I know a lot of people on here will get anywhere from $800 to thousands of dollars worth of Etsy sales. Our shop doesn't do that well, and that's okay. I mean, $40 is nothing to sneeze at. That's $40 more than I have, and I'm appreciative of that. So we're looking at $390 being spent in the department for our debt of a firm. So the debt that we have. Subtract that, and we got $1,246. Now, that $1,246, we're not rolling anything over into savings for our house deposit or anything of that nature. But what I can say is this. Once I did all the calculations from November, I have not added it in yet, but I may use it as a cushion. We shall see. But I had $1,335 in my last videos. I did go ahead and do that $300 cash stuffing. That brought me down to $1,035. And then I had that off the wall, just decided to do it, $100 cash stuffing. And that brought me down to $935. So I still have $935 in my November budget. I have not touched it. So that $935 may be rolling over into week 2 for December. So that will help boost me back up a little bit, give me a little bit more understanding and security for that. But then again, a lot of that's probably going to be either put into the flight ticket and or other things that need to be put into. Again, I will not have to give him his flight ticket until possibly the end of May to the beginning of July. So that is what we have for you today. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, please always feel free to either go into my description box. You can email me, you can Instagram, private message me, or you can leave a comment down below. I answer each and every comment to my best of my abilities. If there's anything else that I can explain to you that you want explained, please let me know. As it stands right now, our income will change next year, given the fact that my visa goes through, which I'm hoping it does. There's no reason it shouldn't. I'm pretty strong in my income. I'm well above what I need for my income. I think I needed I want to say it was like $2,900, maybe $3,200 max out, and I'm gonna be at $4,771 starting in January. So there is no reason in God's green earth that I should not be approved for the secondary round of verification for my income. So with that being said, when he comes and when he starts working, I am going to lowball project that he'll make between $2,500 and $3,000 starting out. We shall see if that's the case. Then kudos. Even at that lower projection, that is going to increase our income significantly. So he wants to pay for half the bills, but we have to have a vehicle and we have to have a monthly insurance, and new bills are going to come in as well. So he and I'll discuss that, because I do keep our money separate. We will not have joint accounts. I don't have a joint account with no one, never have, never will. But, what's mine is his, what's his is mine type understanding is what we have with each other. So we work together as one team. We don't work together as two separate individuals. We are one team together. And then my children are his children, even though they're not biologically his children. You don't have to be biological to be connected. So my kids are super excited for him to come over as well. They're planning a lot of things. It's going to be fun. He's going to meet all 4 of his fur babies, which are Gia, Tucker, Bella, and Romeo. That's our Chihuahuas. And if we ever get another Chihuahua in the future, I'll have to, bring it in and hide it, and he'll see a tail behind my back, which he'll see another Chihuahua be pulled around and be like, hey, here's our new one. But I think 4 right now is our max out for that. But we call those our kids, and we call our kids our animals. That's how we roll. But, happy house. And just hoping great things for the future. Again, it's the keep it simple and successful approach. And that is not just a year-long word. That is our lifestyle. That is our motto. That is what we live by. And the simpler we are, the happier we're finding that we both are, and the happier the house is becoming. So, questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, as I just mentioned a minute ago, let me know. Catch you in the next video in the cash stuffing. Until then, Without Limits is out.